Hey y'all, I'm Marissa. Welcome back to my channel, More Mindful. I have finally made a list since I really wanted to talk about the first month after moving abroad. So your first month abroad and the initiation. Like when you move abroad, you will be initiated in so many ways, you guys. And I just want to take this time to kind of talk about some of the ways that I've been initiated, some of my experiences. And I guess I should break down, when I say initiation, what I mean is that you're going to have experiences with things that kind of force you to get comfortable in a new place, in a new environment, in a new climate. Some things. So let's get into it. Number one, the mosquitoes. The mosquitoes. Me having moved from the States to the tropics, the mosquitoes was biting my ass up. And my son's ass. We was getting lit up, y'all, like since we got here. It's been a month, kind of actually going on 2 months now. And so things have leveled out for us. But that first week and first 2 weeks, every mosquito bite was just so big, so red, so irritated. It was crazy. No amount of mental, I got this, I'm stronger than this itch was going to keep me from itching. Number two, be prepared for skin issues to occur. This is just what it is, y'all. Like, it's so funny because my son already, I knew he had sensitive skin, so I was very prepared for the onset of some things. You know, I kind of knew that would happen. And then I too myself have sensitive skin, so I was kind of just prepared, like with things, you know what I mean, like certain things that we could use. But I didn't know it was gonna be like that. Like, this was a true initiation. Like, one of my first weeks here in the tropics, I had like a triangle of bumps. It was like 2 here and 1 here, and then later I had some like here and here. I just had bumps. My son, bumpy, still bumpy. Like, I can still see some of the remnants from him just having heat bumps and mosquito bumps at the same time. Didn't know which one was itchy and which one wasn't. Like, it was just a lot. Number 3, be prepared to get sick as you adjust to a new environment or a new climate. I have to really put my ego and pride all in a box for this one, because I definitely thought, when I was in the States, before coming here, I thought, oh, we're going over there, it's like perfect timing, it's the middle of rainy season, it's still warm, it's not going to be, oh, we just get to ease into the transition and we're going to be good. We're going to miss out on winter season here in the city, in DC, so on and so forth. Y'all, my baby got sick so many times. He got sick so many times. He got sick from playing with other children, runny nose, typical stuff. He developed a cough, kept him coughing, chest pumping, bopping throughout the night. Felt so bad. I didn't really experience anything other than the huge purge that I had before I actually got here, which I talk about in another video that I'll post up here. I ain't really experienced too much illness, you know, but I know many adults who do. Like, things just happen, you know, things come up, things happen. You will get sick. You can expect to get sick as you adjust. Your body is making adjustments. It's a new climate, new types of trees, plants, flowers, maybe pollen, who knows, you know, depending on where you go. If you're going to the tropics, of course. Now, if you're going to a cold environment, then that's a whole nother ball game that I don't really know about. But I'm pretty sure it's similar. You know, it's always a challenge. Number 4, bugs. The motherfucking bugs. Like, y'all, the bugs. Like, the bug initiation is very real, in that when you back in the States, especially if you're coming from a city, there are like at least 3 known things like well-known common things that you know about, that would be roaches. Roaches.
Suffer.
Maybe roaches and water bugs as one, you know. 2, mice or rats. And 3, ants. Just ants, right? So when you come here, for example, my house is low to the ground. My house, like most of the houses, have these, you know, metal type of roofs that are fit for the amount of rain that we get here. And it's mainly concrete, and there's a lot of wood as well. All things that make it very easy. It's like you might as well just leave your door open and be like, come on in, roaches. Come on in, mice. Come on in, ants. There's something on the floor right there for you. You know, you really might as well do that, because it's just so easy for them to gain access into your home. But I had to come into the initiation just to realize that, like, okay, like nature is nature, and I'm a part of that. You know what I mean? Like, we are one. We are safe. We are not, they are not here to harm us or do harm to us, really. They're not. Even them roaches, you know. I mean, I had to fight a couple. I fought some. Number 5, people and culture. You will get tried. That's just what it is. You know, I always prided myself on the fact that, like, I was always in the city. So it ain't too many types of people that I ain't seen before. That's true. It's very true. But people are people no matter where you go. And even culturally speaking, you know, you will have those people that they might smile, they might this, they might that, but people are people, and they will try you. It just is what it is. So you have to kind of come with fresh eyes, no matter if you feel like you've seen it all before. You kind of got to just be a really good observer and always listen to your gut. You know what I mean? Like, I came to Costa Rica like, hi, hola. Like, I was just so, I'm so happy to be here. I'm so high. You know what I mean? Like, that was me. But eventually I had my moments where I was a lot in a lower, you know, and just like really observing how people move. You know, the more I saw them, the more they see me. And it's a small town too. So you really have to be observant of people so that they know, you know, if I tried this person one time, I'm not going to try them again. People and culture, you will overpay for some shit. You're going to overpay for some things. It just is what it is. Okay. Whether that be taxi rides or Moto Express or food or different services or what have you, until people like see that you're not just a tourist, that you're not like you here, and they like grow to see you and know your name and you know their name, and like they see like how you move, you're probably going to overpay, or you're just going to pay the very standard touristy price instead of the local price. That's just what it is. And then, you know, with that, again, you will have awakening moments, which I already talked about, like moments where I was super high and cheesy, and then moments where I was like, hola, like just whatever, as I was observing culture and the types of people that I was coming in contact with. 6, some things do not work the same. Okay, some things do not work the same, y'all. Like, the main example I have for this is the lavanderia. The lavanderia. I feel like I say that so awkward, but the laundromat. Y'all, I thought I was getting over, when I was staying in a hotel, we were staying in a hotel, I thought I was getting over by taking my clothes outside of the hotel where they would like do it for me, and I would pay them a certain amount or whatever, and it was pretty cheap. But I thought that I could go to the laundromat and do it all myself, because I had some things that were very personal to me, like very private. We went to the beach, stuff had been sitting, it was smelly. I was like, yeah, I need to like take this and just do it myself. I'm used to doing my own laundry, you know what I mean? It's weird for me. So I go to the lavanderia, which is right up the street, I haul my clothes over there, and I'm trying to talk to them. It's a huge language barrier, and she's basically telling me, which I realized later, that I leave my clothes there with her, overnight because they were to capacity. And they wash them and dry them for you. Now, mind you, at my hotel, they wash them and hang your clothes. So that's why I wanted to hurry up and get my clothes done. But anywho, when I figured that out, I was like, let me just take my clothes back on to the hotel, because this is not, and it was actually way more expensive. It was coming up to like probably $15 for what I needed to be done, and it was going to take to the next day. No thanks. So that's what I mean when I say like an initiation is that some things you come into, you really are going to learn that it's not working the way that you thought it would. It's their way, it's their culture, this is how it works. And if you're used to things in the States moving really fast or whatever, like, okay, I know if I go to the laundromat on Saturday in the States, probably not a good day. Sunday's probably not a good day. Everybody's here. But if I happen to have free time on a Wednesday, early in the morning, I can get in and get out. You know what I mean? You know these things culturally. But like when you come to a new place, you got to learn that type of shit. You know what I mean? It just is what it is. Some things, for number 7, some things are similar but better. So kind of the opposite of the last one, where things can be very different from what you expect them to be. They have something here that's just like Instacart or Uber Eats, where they can go to one of the sodas or the local food places for you and bring you food, and then you pay a very small fee for that plus your food. Or they can go to the supermarket for you and bring you groceries early in the morning or late at night or what have you, and again you pay a small fee and whatever the receipt says your amount was, your total was. So that was really cool. Like when I found this service, I was like, damn, that's clutch, because I don't have a car here, nor do I have a moto, and it's me and my son. So it's just times where like I just don't want to carry heavy waters back to my house. You know what I'm saying? What I really love about that though is, and what I feel like it makes it better, is it's super personable. They will call you if the place doesn't have the special type of bread or special type of jelly or whatever you want. They will call you and let you know, hey, they don't have it. Do you want to substitute for something or what have you? Of course, there might be a language barrier, but it's all pretty much understood. And I really just appreciate that service. Like when they come to you, like, I don't know, it just feels very personable. And you see the same people every single time. It's never like you get a different person each time. Like it's usually the same 2 or 3 people. And not only do they drop off your food, but if you need an express ride to the city or to the town, they can also pick you up. You know what I mean? Or give you rides back. So like the express is like a 3-fold thing. Groceries, fast food, taxi. So you're going to see the same people and get to know them, get to know their names. And it's just really cool. I love that. Number 8. You going to learn some new words. You're going to learn some new slang, boy. I am so mad at Duolingo. I'm not shitting on them. You know, don't take this as that. But like, Duolingo just had me feeling like I could just go and say caliente because it's hot, but it's like, nah, like when you go to different places and different cultures, like they have their own words. It just is what it is. Like it's almost like weird, because it's like if you learn a word, like to say something is really delicious, you might think it was delicioso because that's what you're used to hearing, right, in the States. But here it's muy rico, like very good, tasty, yummy, delicious. And it's like, God, like so many words that I thought meant one thing, or that I learned on Duolingo, and it's totally different. Like, I mean, I feel like I'm using like 20% of what I've learned on Duolingo here. It's really crazy. It's really crazy, you guys. So that's something, you know, it's an initiation. Like, I felt very embarrassed when I said delicioso. He said, rico. Aquí, muy rico, muy rico. I'm probably still saying it wrong, but it's like crazy. Like, wow. All right, number 9. You probably gonna hear some music that you know and that you recognize by some artists that you are familiar with, but it's gonna be different. When I went to the grocery store, I heard the song If you ask me, I'm ready. Someone's gotta take the lead tonight. Who's it gonna be? I heard that, right? And I'm like, oh, that's my song. But then I start listening and I'm like, wait, this ain't Alicia. Do this. Sing an Alicia song. But like really, I totally felt like I was watching Little Richard, like in the movie when he would be singing his bop bop boo bop 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 bang boom. Like when he be singing that song, and then like the other group come along and bop bop boom bop. Like it's like that. Like wait, when did they do this version of this song? Like it's super funny. So you'll see that a lot, and then sometimes you'll see people listening to some old freaking 5, 4, 3, 2, 2000, 50 Cent, I don't know, or some Lil Uzi Vert from like years ago, and it just be like, what, huh? Okay, you know. So okay, cool. So that's something else. Like the initiation is real though when you be in them grocery stores and they have the same songs but totally different artists singing the songs. So funny. Number 10, patience. You will learn patience. Whether you're dealing with learning that the laundromat does not do laundry the way that you are used to. Whether you're dealing with the goddamn roaches coming into your house, bringing their suitcases. Or actually, they probably been here before I was here and they was just like, well, we been up in here, so I don't know. You're going to have to figure it out. Or you know, you're just dealing with things like just learning people, learning culture, getting got from time to time when you realize that you done paid too much. It's just a test of patience, you know. And like I said before, like when I came here, I knew that like I was going to be learning a lot because in the end, this is all so new. But yes, like I have amazing access to fruit trees and all kinds of stuff, and all of that comes with some kind of lesson of patience, you know what I mean? So it just is what it is. If you can relate to any of this, any of these experiences of mine, have you moved abroad and you want to share some of your own, please do so in the comments below. If you like this video, let me know by giving it a thumbs up and sharing it across the board if you want. I'll see you in the next video. Peace and love. Oh, you guys. Let me just tell you something. You know what the challenge is? Is to make a video, record a video around a toddler. He ain't gonna let it happen easily. It's all good.